What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Richawd back with another video. Now, hear me out. I don't have much time today. It is harder than ever to stay focused right now. A lot of y'all who may have come into, your spiritual awakening, who may have learned knowledge about self, who may have learned about, things like balance, things like yin and yang, just how to take care of yourself, how to eat better, how to feed your soul, how to feed your spirit. You got to understand that there is a mass war on our spirits, man. You wonder why the world seems so weird. The energy seems so weird. The air just seems so weird. Some places you go and you can just feel the wickedness in the air. You can just come across certain people and you can just feel the wickedness, the anger, the possession in their spirit, bruh. And it's a tough burden to have, to be spiritually aware. It's a blessing and a curse to be spiritually aware, to be able to tell when someone is lost, to be able to tell when someone is found, to be able to see when someone has light and to be able to see when someone doesn't. That is a burden, because what you're going to pick up on is a lot of people are missing that light. And then you see certain people and you see just a small little boat of light inside of them, bro. Just a small little boat, but it's just surrounded by darkness. It's like when you go into a basement and you got that one little dim light that keep flashing, it's gonna die. That's what I see in certain people. That light, that energy, that soul is dying. It's dying. It's flickering on and off. It's trying to stay. It's fighting. It's fighting, but it's surrounded by darkness. That's this world right now. Even if you got the light, you battling, you fighting to hold on, you fighting to keep that light. I know I am. I know some days I'm just tempted to just be in the dark, be in the darkness, because you see people in the darkness running this world. And you see people with the light, poor, broke, suffering, hurting. I be wondering how it feels to not feel sometimes. You come across some of those people that just don't give a damn. I know you got a lot of people that say, I don't care about nothing. I don't care about this. Sometimes I say I don't care about nothing, but I care, bro. I fucking care, bro. That's just my way of coping with it. I say I don't care, so it don't really bother me like that. But deep down inside, when I really think about it, that shit does bother me, bro. It does bother me being around people that have so much potential to just be wholesome, soulful people, but their souls have been snatched. You got to understand, it is a mass exodus on the souls, bro. Not only the flesh, the souls of the people. Satan needs as many people on board as possible. You know one thing Satan loves? Satan loves getting those with the light. Satan loves getting those with energy, right? Because they want you can either use this energy in a godly way or in a negative way, in a demonic way. They want you to use it on their frequency. They want you to become these celebrities, these entertainers that I keep telling y'all you got to stop idol worshiping. Ask yourself this. Has an NBA player ever told you something that really helped you realize things about the world? Or does it sound like they're just regurgitating a script? Think about it. Just think about that. I ain't gonna say too much. Because when you speak about them niggas, they a cult. You know what I'm saying? They got millions of people around the world that'll go out and slay for them, that'll go out and do witchcraft for them, all type of shit. Just because you speaking the real, just because you helping wake someone up. But think about this. When has a celebrity really told you some real shit, unless they went off script? Now you got certain celebrities, they go off script. You just got to have discernment to understand when they're going off script and when they're unscript. It's easy to tell when they go off script because they use authentic words. They use authentic language. When they're unscript, it literally sounds like they're reading from a script. Like if you look at some of these post-game interviews when they ask Steph Curry about the election, like, yeah, I'm for her, this, that, and the third. They ask LeBron about the election. Yes, I'm for her, this, that, and they all got like the same dialogue. You really don't hear nothing different from these people because they not here to inform you. They not here to enlighten you. They're gladiators. Derrick Rose spoke on this. They're gladiators. They're here to entertain, distract you from the real problems of the world, right? That's why you hear certain people, they say they watch sports to get away from politics, to get away from this, to get away. Sports is an escape, right? These people aren't put here to be enlighteners. Like these entertainment leagues are trying to make these athletes out to be their athletes. They're gladiators. I respect their craft. I respect their abilities. They're some of the most elite people at their craft in this world, and that should be respected. But at the end of the day, they're a part of the National Basketball Association. right? It's entertainment. If you look at the bottom of it, when you see the copyrights, it's entertainment. When you look at the NFL, it's entertainment. They tell you this is entertainment. What is entertainment? When you go to a play, you watch a script. Say you was born in the Shakespearean days and you went to a play to watch a script, to watch a show. That is entertainment. You go to that play, you understand that this isn't real. That's the same thing with these basketball games. Now, you still go to the play. People back in the Shakespearean days, they still went to the plays, even though they knew it wasn't real. But when you go to the play, it feels real. It's a distraction. It's entertainment. That's how I look at sports. I don't take it super serious. I don't get too deep into it's rigged. These players are this, these players are that. I'm not one of these people who act like sports aren't entertainment just because sports aren't entertaining just because it's rigged. You're still watching some of the most elite athletes in the world. To me, that's entertaining. I don't know about y'all, whether it's rigged or not. Now, when rigged comes in, the only way you can really rigging the game is just manipulating the game into a certain direction. So they may foul a certain player out. Steph Curry, game 6 of the 2016 finals. They may foul a certain star player out, so the other team has an advantage. Draymond Green gets suspended, game 5 of the NBA finals. They can do certain things to manipulate the games, but the players still got to go out and play. But anyway, I don't want to get off script. Like I said, this got to be a quick one. I'm making this before I go to work. It's harder than ever to stay focused because we got all these distractions. And you got people, they don't know what's real and what's fake. They don't know what's just entertainment. Like pretty much all these celebrities. And like I said, some of these celebrities, they go off script. Some of these entertainers, they go off script. Like Derrick Rose, he don't went off script, right? He don't went off script. Maybe that's why he got cut from Memphis, right? Even though, for those of us who, know sports, he's pretty much done. Like he's past his time. But he's been past his time for a while now, and they've just been kind of keeping him around as that veteran presence. But now all of a sudden he's going on all these podcasts and shit. And, he went on one podcast talking about the Matrix and this, that, and the third. Next thing you know, he gets cut from the Grizzlies. But, you can believe whatever you want to believe. It could be one of two things. Either it's folks just getting old. Last season was one of the worst seasons of his career. So they had to get rid of him to, improve the roster. Or it could be two. He done became too woke for them. He done became too woke for them, and he not Kyrie Irving, right? He not a guy who's going to go out there and give you 25 to 30 a night, so he ain't worth the trouble no more, unfortunately. But Derrick Rose, man, that's my favorite player of all time, for those who don't know. Real nigga, bro, from Chicago. But anyway, it's harder than ever. Harder than ever to get on your shit. Harder than ever. When I'm talking about get on your shit, I mean spiritually. Why? I was once someone who overcame lust, right? And I overcame it once, I overcome it again. But they say when you overcome a demon, if you were to go back to that demon, 7 more demons will come with that demon, right? So I overcame lust. I overcame my flesh. I became one in spirit, one with the world, connected with nature, connected with the sun, and you know what I'm saying, with the environment, not controlled by lust, not controlled by women. Listen, people, listen, fellas, the way they control us, the way they keep us at a boy state and not a man state is the woman, bro. Is the woman. If men were disciplined, and I know this is the corny, whatever, all the, this ain't the cool thing to say, but it's real. If dudes got their shit together before they focused on a woman, it's so many dudes who they get their soul snatched dealing with a woman. They get their heart broken. And those who don't went through heartbreak, man, it's tough, man. You feel insecure. You start feeling like you ain't good enough. Then it really starts to hit when you see shorty done moved on. And usually they move on fast. And you're like, damn, did she even? Because when you first get with her, it seems like she really like you, right? And then next thing you know, she don't like you no more. That's tough for a lot of dudes. It's tough for a lot of dudes to have something that they really want to get taken away from them. And especially something like a woman where you're spiritually connected with them, right? When you have a soul tie, right? It's a lot of broken people out here because their soul ties were broken. And all that could have been avoided if you were focused on the mission. If you as a man, you was focused on, becoming prosperous in life. You know what I'm saying? Getting your own home, your own car. Me personally, this is just me. I'm not taking a woman serious until I have my own, right? Because a woman is not going to respect a man that don't got their own. I don't care what nobody said. God didn't make the woman to respect a bum ass nigga. And I refuse to be a bum ass nigga. And I refuse to settle for a woman who's comfortable with a bum ass nigga because she can change him. She can mold him. Ain't nobody molding shit. I'm the one who's going to be molding and changing. I'm going to be the king around this motherfucker. You can be my queen. You can be my advisor. You can be my secretary. But I'm the big boss in the office, calling all the shots. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you can't be the big boss in the office if you don't got your own shit, if you don't got your own home, your own car, you can't pay if you can't take care of self. See, this is just the type of mindset I have. I already know it's not going to work with a woman right now, right? Because she's going to want to have control over things, right? They always say a man is narcissistic, a man is controlling. Yes, a man is supposed to be that way. Don't let them shame you. Don't let them shame you for wanting to control things like a king, like a man. A man controls things. A man controls his household. A man sets the law of the land. And if you don't like it, you can go. That's a man, right? But anyway, different topic for a different day. Damn, it's been almost 12 minutes. It's harder than ever to stay focused, to be on your grind, because a lot of us, I may not be the only one, but you may be able to relate. A lot of us, we were overcoming these demons during our spiritual awakening. We were overcoming the lust. We were overcoming the pornography. We were overcoming the anxiety, and you know what I'm saying? All the things that slow you down, all the things that drain you of your essence, that drain you of your energy. We were overcoming these things. And then what happened? What Satan does, they tempt you. Satan is a relentless tempter, right? That is Satan's gift. Satan is very gifted at tempting you. So how does Satan tempt you? I don't know about y'all. This may sound crazy, but if you know, you know. When I'm on my phone and I'm reading up on things, when I'm looking for information, when I'm searching for information, it's like it's some sort of frequency that comes through this portal, because this phone is a portal. You're watching me through a portal, right? We're transferring energy. I'm transferring energy to you right now, You can either feel good or bad after listening to certain things through these portals. But, my bad, I kind of went blank right for a minute. What the fuck was I just saying? We human, we keeping it raw and uncut. It'll come back to me. That's what happens when you got a mind of a genius. You're thinking about so many things. Sometimes you get lost in what the fuck you thinking about. But damn, the hell was I just about to say? Oh yeah, so it's the hardest time to wake up right now, man. It's hard to stay focused, right? And a lot of us, you may have overcome these demons, bro. And like I said, Satan is a great tempter. He's gonna tempt you. I told you I was gonna come back to me. I might lose it for a second, but it'll come back. It'll come back. Satan is going to tempt you. Satan tempts us every day. You ever go on your phone and you're getting information, and the next thing you know, you're thinking about big old biddies and you know what I'm saying? A big old behind, a big old curvy behind of a woman. I know it's not just me. I know I'm not the only one who may get on this phone or who may open up the Bible and then Satan just arrives. That little Lucifer just pops up right here, right in the back of your mind. You reading, you up in that Bible, or you just reading a book, and then Lucifer just be like, biddies. Read between the lines. Not biddies, but, replace the B with a T. Corn, you know you want it. Bro, I swear to God, this is the temptation that you go through. You trying to get information. Next thing you know, you get an advertisement. Meet girls online. Meet girls on Tinder. This, that, and the third. You getting dating that motherfucking and the woman on the advertisement half naked. You on Instagram or you on Facebook or some shit. You watching some informative ass videos. Next thing you know, you get to scrolling. Shorty butt ass naked, busting it open. It's like, bro, like Satan knows how to control this algorithm to keep you lustful, because that is our weakness as men, our lust. And no matter how hard you fight it, if you fall for that temptation, or no matter if you beat this demon or not, you can beat the demon. But you know why the demon is relentless? Because he knows that he can get your ass again. He knows that he can get your ass again, and he knows when he gets you again, it's going to be 7 times as hard for you to get back. That's why a lot of you guys, you got on your spiritual journey, you was on your celibacy journey, you was rising. You weren't worried about what people think about you. People could call you weird, people could call you gay, people could call you whatever. You ain't give a damn. Because your aura was rising. You felt it. You woke up every day. You felt good. You felt healthy. You felt vibrant. You felt energetic. So you can give a damn about the zombies that are calling you weird, or the zombies that are saying, oh, you need to get you a woman, or zombies that are saying, where your girl at? You must be gay. This, that. Silence all that noise, bro. I promise you, one of the hardest things is to walk the solo dolo route, because people always trying to figure you out. People hate when you just keep your business to yourself, bro. When you just keep your business to yourself and you stand on business, ain't no shaking you. You can't. People hate when they can't shake someone down, right? When they can't get you to fold, when they can't get you to break, when you solid as a rock around this bit. But man, that's why a lot of us are struggling right now. That's why 2024 may have been a tough year for you. Be honest. How was 2024 for you spiritually? I'm gonna be real with y'all. It was like a roller coaster for me. And the roller coaster was more so going down than going up. You know, it's been very hard for me this year just to be consistent on my spiritual journey, bro. Just to be consistent. And I'm real enough to tell y'all this. I'm not one of these spiritual YouTubers who's going to act like everything is fine and dandy and I don't go through ups and downs. No, bro, because I conquered these demons. I conquered this lust, but I fell back into temptation. And when I fell back into that temptation, it feels harder to meditate. It's harder to read. It's just harder to do the little spiritual things. It's harder to just go on walks, this, that, and the third. That's Satan. Because you know what Satan is doing? Satan is draining people and stealing people's attention span, right? Through the programming. It's programming everybody to need that quick dopamine. You know, people are struggling with things that have delayed gratification. Reading a book is delayed gratification. Working out is delayed gratification. Going on a walk is delayed gratification. Going to the beach, watching the sunset is delayed gratification. You got to sit there. You got to wait. You got to be at peace. You got to be able to be still. Be still, nigga. You got to be able to be still. Sit and wait for that sun to set, right? It takes patience. It's delayed. It's not instant. A lot of people are lacking that. You know, we not in the days where kids, you know, on a hot summer day, you excited to get up, go outside and go play. No, on a hot summer day, kids is inside, blowing the AC, blowing the fan, on the game, talking about who they gonna beat up, and they 10 years old. They can't beat up a soul. The only people they can beat up is people around their age. They talking about beating up grown ass man. Like, bro, these head in the mud. But it's harder than ever, man. Because if you overcame these demons, like, we weren't supposed to ever wake up, bro. I hope y'all realize this. That's why we seem so peculiar. We seem so odd. We seem so weird. Because we weren't supposed to ever be enlightened to this knowledge. Knowledge of self, knowledge of mind, knowledge of spirit. We weren't supposed to ever wake up to this, bro. Ever. We were supposed to be controlled by the boule and you know, by the matrix. What is the matrix? The matrix is what you're looking at right now. The phone, the media, YouTube, Instagram, social media. It's the matrix. The matrix is, you know, subconscious thoughts that get flooded into your mind. The matrix is your everyday goings, your everyday routines, your lingo, you know, the movies you watch, the way you talk. That's the matrix. All that is the matrix. You know, when you're controlled. Breaking free of the matrix is having a mind of your own, right? Not needing the news to tell you what's good or what's bad. Not needing a celebrity to tell you what's good or what's bad. You just in your own mind, in your own soul, in your own spirit. You can just look, you can just observe things. You can just observe things and know what's good and know what's bad. You get discernment. You get superpowers. Discernment is a superpower. Not a lot of people have it. Foresight is a superpower. Not a lot of people have it. A lot of people can't see what's around the corner, bro. They can't. A lot of people can't interpret their dreams. They get these dreams and they don't know what they mean. I'm not saying I can interpret dreams, but you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I know like, okay, like I look at a dream like a puzzle. You know, the Most High is giving you a puzzle, you know, and you got to have a certain level of discernment, a certain level of spiritual connectivity to put that puzzle together. Right. The Most High just gives you puzzles in these dreams. You got to connect it. What does this dream mean in the flesh? What does this dream mean in the real world? Right. But it's harder than ever to stay focused. It's harder than ever to stay on your grind spiritually. I'm not just talking about hitting the gym and doing all that basic shit, bro. Hitting the gym is basic. Yes, man. Y'all niggas is basic, bro. Most niggas you see in the gym these days, basic as hell, bro. They hit the gym, they go home, they play the game. Basic. Deep into the red pill. You have a conversation with them. They all sound the same. Basic. All you gym bros, basic as hell. Who the cap fits, wear it. Not everybody who hits the gym is on the same type of timing. But most people, this is why I don't go to the gym, bro. I work out from home. I do calisthenics, this, that, and the third. Because I don't like being in the gym around a bunch of niggas, bro. Word. I don't. And you, like, word. Like, the only good thing about the gym, you got the baddies walking around. But then you got all these niggas doing the most, bro. You got all, you feel me? Like, it's just one big competition in there, bro. Like, I don't like it, bro. Like, niggas just ain't there minding their business. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers is there being competitive, trying to steal this, trying to steal that. Trying to, you know what I mean? It just ain't for me, bro. Like, when I work out, bro, it's a spiritual experience for me, bro. And being around a bunch of people kind of takes away from that spiritual experience. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need to be second guessing your reps. Like, damn, like, am I lifting enough? You got people side eyeing you because you may not be lifting as much as them, or you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you just want to have your, just me. I like having my own peace of mind when I work out. I don't like people watching me, looking over my shoulders. I hate being watched, bro. You know, I hate being watched, stalked. Like, it's a lot. It's like watching and stalking people is like normalized these days, bro. It's normal for people to literally stalk somebody. It happens at your job. It happens everywhere, bro. Especially at your job. Like, niggas is literally their job to stalk you. I'm not saying it's a good or a bad thing, but your supervisor, it's their job to stalk whoever's under them. Like, to watch their every move, to make sure they doing their job, you know? And that's kind of a weird feeling, but it is what it is, you know? Anyway, damn, we 20-something minutes in, bro. It's harder than ever to stay focused right now. Harder than ever. Just understand, if you overcame some demons, if you overcame your lust, if you weren't watching porn no more, and then you fell back into your addiction, just understand it's going to be 7 times as hard to overcome that addiction. It was already hard enough to overcome it the first time. Because especially if you was deep into it. You know, we don't got to get too, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I don't know about y'all. I was deep into my addiction. I have a very addictive personality. I got to use that to my advantage. It can be used for good or it can be used for bad. You know, I have a very, 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 very addictive personality. You know, so I just have to find the right things to be addicted to. You know, if you addicted to the grind, that's a great thing. If you addicted to your routine, you know what I'm saying? That's a great thing. But if you addicted to things that are destructive, you know, and it's like the things that, everything that's supposed to be so bad makes you feel so good, bro. The words of Kanye. Why everything that's supposed to be bad makes me feel so good. Everything they told me not to is exactly what I would. Say I tried to stop, man. I tried the best I could, but you make me smile in my heart. It makes me smile. Why everything's supposed to be bad make you feel so good, man? That's the battle we all go through. We all are battling with the things that are quote unquote bad, but it makes us feel good. Why are people addicted to corn? Because it makes you feel so good. Your whole world could be crumbling, bruh. Your whole world could be crumbling, bruh. Everything going south. And you can go pleasure yourself. That's why everybody's addicted to it. That's why you have sex addicts, right? Because no matter how, no matter how broke you are, no matter if you in the trenches, you can pleasure yourself and feel better in the moment until you know what I'm saying, until you finish and your energy exits out your body. You start feeling guilt and all this other shit. But in that moment, it makes everything feel all right. It makes you not care about a damn thing. It's like that scene on that Tupac movie. He had all type of shit going on, and that one girl, kind of called him to the back. You know what I'm saying? It was about that time of day. And Pac had everything going on. He still went to get that, I mean. Because word, ain't nothing like having some pleasure when the world seems like it's crumbling, bro. So that's why it's like you just got to have that balance, bro. Because I feel like God wouldn't put something so pleasurable in the world like intercourse, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to promote porn, but like intercourse, I believe like porn, that's something that just got to be on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? Like we all supposed to, but I know it's a lot of men out here, it's easier said than done, bro. It's a lot of men out here, you lonely, this, that, and the third, you ain't dealing with women like that, but you still got the temptations. You still horny. Like, I get it, bro. That's why celibacy is one of the hardest things to do, because you push everybody away. You push relationships away. You don't really talk to women like that. You just in your own world getting your shit together. Some people say that's a double-edged sword. Some people say, well, what if you finally get your shit together, but you missing that it factor because you ain't been around people enough? That's just something that's just a risk you got to take on your own. I feel like I have the it factor. So I feel like I can X people out my life. I can X women out my life for X amount of number of years or X amount of number of months until whenever I feel I'm ready, bro. And I feel like I'll be just fine. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like without it, I'm just fine. But anyway, man, we done talked about a lot in this video, bro. We done talked about a lot. I wanted to make this like a 10-minute video, but I'm just in the spirit right now, And one of the main things I've been noticing, bro, is just the difficulty to just get back on track, bro. And even when you start getting back on track, right? Say you've been battling with your lust, and then you finally start to get back on track. You go like a week, you go like 2 weeks. It's hard to do that, bro. It's hard to, bro, these days, bro, when it comes to, just me, these days, it's just hard to go a couple of days, bro. Like, real talk, bro. It's just hard to go just a couple of days. I used to be able to go weeks like it was nothing, right? The hard part was getting to a month and this, that, and the third. Now, bro, it's just hard to go a couple of days, bro. A couple of days, bro. Because when you defeat a demon, if you backtrack and you go back to that demon, it will be replaced and it will be 7 times as strong. It's going to come back with more minions. It's like when you playing a video game and you get to the big boss and you beat the big boss. Now you come back, the next big boss is not only the big boss, but he got his little minions with him. You got to fight the big boss and little folks over here and little folks over there throwing arrows and shit at you. Right? That's how Satan is. You may beat me, but best believe when I come back, I'm bringing my niggas with me. A lot of y'all fought Satan and y'all beat Satan. And Satan said, all right, bet. I'm going to get your ass again. I'm going to tempt you every damn day. Satan is going to tempt you every damn day. And he don't care how many days you beat that temptation. He knows he going to catch you on the right day. He going to catch you on one of them days you just got off of work. You're tired. You're stressed out. And it's just going to be that little voice. Corn, corn, corn. You know you want it. You're stressing right now. It'll make you feel better. Nothing is making you feel good right now. Don't you want to feel good right now? You know you want to feel good right now. Just go ahead and go on that corn. It'll make you feel just okay. No matter how many nights you fight that voice, one night it's going to get your ass. And when it gets your ass, it's going to be harder than ever to overcome it. Especially after going a while without it. And that's just kind of the phase I'm in right now, bro. Just kind of stuck in that phase of just pleasuring myself to, feel a little better about this world. But through that pleasure, it's taking me away from my purpose. It's taking my energy away. I'm tired. I can barely get through a shift of work because I'm tired. I don't got my energy. I ain't eating right. I ain't working out right. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? You know, protecting my energy. I'm wasting my energy. You know what I'm saying? So it's making life a little harder for me. That's what Satan wants to do. Satan don't want things to be smooth. Satan don't want things to be easy. God don't want things to be easy. Why do you think God made the woman the way he made her, bro? That's why I tell folks, and that's why I'm at a point. I'm not taking a woman serious until I can take myself serious, until I can look in the mirror and be like, all right, you a real nigga out here. Like, you really out here making shit happen. Until I'm at that point, it's no reason for me to take a woman serious, bro. Because I have nothing really of value to offer her if my shit ain't together. If my shit ain't together, bro, and I can't feel her spirit, her soul, and feel her with protection, you know? Because, bro, like I said, it's just a certain type of woman that I want, bro. And maybe I would never get it. Maybe my standards are too high. But I'm the type of person, bro, if I can't get what I want, then I don't want nothing at all, bro. I'll sit around this motherfucker like a monk. If I can't get the queen that I want, if that don't exist, or if I'm not worthy of it, then I'd rather just sit around here and you know what I'm saying? Be happy within. Be happy in spirit. You know? Not take a woman serious. Just, you know, have woman for play. You know? Woman for fun. Woman for play, woman for fun. What do you mean by that? You know, concubines, you know? Non-wifey material woman, but woman that'll get the job done, if you know what I mean. You know? But I guess I had a lot on my mind, man, you know? I may be a little late to work today. It is what it is, bro. If it ain't one thing, it's another, bro. I ain't gonna say that. That's irrelevant to the video, but just know some weird shit happened with... You don't even need to know that. But it's harder than ever to get on your grind, and the reason why, a lot of us, we were fighting these demons. We were overcoming, and we backtracked. You may have backtracked. And all I can say is, bro, there's no better time than now to get back right, bro. I'm telling you, you're not missing out on nothing, bro. I've done all the things that they said I needed to do more when I felt like I just wasn't happy. And that's not what it is. That's not what makes you happy. That's not what makes me happy. What makes me happy is knowing that I'm doing the right things for myself, for my body, eating right, living right, right in spirit, right in soul, you know? Don't become the soulless, bro. Don't follow the trends, bro. The trend is to be soulless. You know, the trend is to be calculated. Everybody's calculated these days, bro. It's annoying. Makes it very hard to meet anybody. I don't trust anybody. Everybody I meet, I gotta question them, bro. And that's just so weird, bro. How can someone appear to be so good, but they're being that way? It's calculated. They're being good so they can get something out of you. That shit just, oh my goodness. I don't like that about people. I don't like how someone can just appear and act so genuine and they know they not. Like, how can you even do that? But they're soulless. It takes a soulless person to do some shit like that. It takes a soulless person to be cold, calculated, evil, which a lot of people are. They cold, they calculated. They'll be smiling in your face. They'll be dapping you up. Them be the ones, bro. Them be the ones watching you. Them be the ones trying to line you up, bro. So be careful. Though the battle may be hard, though it may be harder than ever to stay focused because of all the energy weapons out here, because of the energy harvesting that has happened. People's souls have been stripped right from up under them. Why? Because they worship these idols. They worship these celebrities. And they've used these celebrities to take the souls of the people. There's certain people out here, they lost a rapper, and it's like they lost a loved one, bro. They still mourning that rapper. Like that rapper was a loved one, bro. That's what I mean when I talk about the soul harvesting. We go through enough in our life as it is. We losing real family members. And you got people with soul ties to celebrities that don't give a damn about you, bro. Sorry to break it to you, but they sold you out. They sold you out. They sold me out. They sold themselves out for filthy lucre's sake. Luther. Lucy. For Lucy's sake. Who's Lucy? Lucifer, aka Lucy. They sold you out for that. But you don't want to believe it. You still, and hey, I still bump their music because it's entertainment. And sometimes they do say real things. It's you know, you got to watch what Satan does, because Satan can't help but reveal truth. That's one thing about Satan. Satan can't help itself. Satan cannot help but reveal truth. That's why you got to watch his movies. That's why you got to listen to the artists and this, that, and the third. You can take the good from the bad. But if you're not aware, if you're not conscious of it, that shit can take your soul right from you, man. But that's just my thoughts, man. It's just something I've been noticing, bro. It's just really hard, just to lock in spiritually, bro. To just be in your books, and you gotta really just cut everything off, bro. And you gotta have willpower when you get in them thoughts. Corn, 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 big old biddies, big old biddies. When you trying to read a book, when you trying to study, when you trying to put a project together, you have to have willpower to overcome that. The same willpower Satan has. We have greater willpower, but we got to be tapped in, bro. See, Satan plays on our weakness. Our weakness is our heart. We got good hearts. We got good hearts. So Satan knows how to flip things and make it seem good when it's really bad. Right? That's how Satan lures you in. It's like luring. It's like how a creepy person on the street lures in a child. It's like how these pedophiles lure in a child. Oh, don't you want this candy? You know you want some sweet candy, don't you? Here, come get it. That's how they lure you in. And then the kid goes and gets the candy, and next thing you know, they snatch the kid up, and the kid's on milk cartons. Because Satan is a tempter. He's going to tempt you. He's going to tempt you on your good nature. But, man, I love and I appreciate everybody out here, man, rocking with me, dog. Through the good, through the bad, man. Some days it's tough, man. It's tough. It's just tough to get out of bed. Some days it's just tough to attack life some days, bro. It is, bro. Like, I really be going through it sometimes, man. We're like, it's just hard to live, But I keep fighting, bro. Some days I just want to, I don't want to do anything with myself. Or just sit and lay and rot in the bed. A lot of people not going to admit that, but I will. Some days I just want to rot in that bed. I don't want to leave the bed. I don't want to get up and go to the kitchen and get no food. I just want to sit and lay in that damn bed, bro. But then something makes me get up. Something. It always does. I always reach a point where it's like, dog, you got to get your ass up, bro. You just can't sit here and rot all damn day. Your days ain't over. They not over yet. You still got more to accomplish. You still got more to do. That's nothing but Satan trying to keep you in that bed. When I was a kid, bro, you ever used to, I forget what it's called, but, I used to wake up and I couldn't move, right? But I was awake, but I couldn't move. You see how my eyes are right now? But I was awake, though, but I couldn't move. I could do this with my eyes. You see what I'm doing? I could it's like they were sealed shut, bro. I used to have a bunk bed. Some days I'll wake up, I'll be on the edge of the bunk bed from to fall off. So I've been aware of the spiritual world since I was a kid, bro. When I was a kid, I had to question, why couldn't I wake up? Why couldn't I wake up? And it used to happen a lot. Those are demons. And demons come after children. That's when they try to get you when you're most vulnerable. And there were demons in the household that I was in. This is out of my control. I'm just a kid. But demons, they enter households. They enter through pets. They enter through people, right? If someone in your household brings demons into the house, now the whole house is affected. That's why when I was a kid, when I was innocent, I would wake up and I couldn't move, right? There are forces in this world that are good and that are bad. And there are bad forces that don't want to see you happy, that don't want to see you win, that don't want to see you have anything in life, that want to make everything hard and dreadful for you because it wants to break you. Like, you grab a cookie and you just, that's what it wants to do to you. Just crumble and just watch all the pieces just shatter on the ground. That's what Satan wants to do. Because Satan knows that the majority of people, when something breaks and shatters, it's not in most people to put it back together. Most people, when they see something break and shatter, it's done for. Even though, it depends. If you break a cookie and you shatter it and it falls on the ground, then yeah, you can say, this cookie is done. This cookie isn't edible. This cookie needs to go in the garbage. Most people, when the cookie is completely crumbled, you sweep it up and you throw it in the garbage. It's not in most people. It's not normal for most people when they're broken to put themselves back together, to piece it back together. Satan knows that. Satan knows most people, when they get broken, they're going to sweep up all the pieces of their soul that was broken. They're going to throw it in the trash. They're not going to fight to put it back together. They're not going to look for all the pieces and, or replace certain pieces. Sometimes you have surgery and, they may have to replace a bone, or they may have to replace, like Lonzo Ball, they just replaced his knee. Sometimes you may have to replace a piece that is missing so the puzzle will fit, so the puzzle can be back together. Most people, they're not going to have the patience or just the awareness or the belief that they can fix themselves, because being broken, that's like reaching the lowest frequency in the world when you're broken, That's like the lowest frequency you can be at, being broken. And a lot of people don't bounce back from that. That's why it's Satan's mission to break as many people as possible, because once someone is broken, now anything goes. They'll do anything at this point. And Satan knows how to get broken people with money, because the money is going to be an illusion to this broken person that, all right, this money can fill this void. This money can put me back together. This money can replenish my spirit, my soul. Satan tricks you. He comes after you when you're broken. Most of these artists, most of these celebrities, he came after them when they was broken, when that cookie done crumbled. And he told them, this money will fix you. This money will save you. You can have anything in this world if you follow me. If you do my biddings. If you are used as a vessel to manipulate the people into following me instead of following God. You can still act like you follow God, but really, they don't know that there's not just one God. So which God are you following? Which God are these artists, these celebrities following when they say all praises to, or I got to thank the man above? What man are they thanking? When they throwing up pyramids and all type of symbolism, what man, what God are they thanking? But these are just some thoughts, man. These are just some thoughts. I know. It may be a little too much for some of you guys. I had someone in the comment section say this is an information overload. That shit had me puzzled. I'm like, information overload? So what you just want? What do you want? Disinformation? You want misinformation? Like, information overload? Like, that's the most NPC shit I ever heard. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I love information overloads. But most people, they minds just can't grasp more than one topic at one time. They can't pay attention. They can't piece it together. They can't focus. Majority of people aren't going to make it to the end of a video like this. That's why I try to make them shorter, because I know people's attention span aren't going to make it. But anyway, to the point of the video, man. I know I kind of went on a tangent on this one. It is what it is. You feel me? Sometimes we got videos like this. Sometimes we got videos, they go 40 plus minutes, and then we got the shorter ones. It's just the yin and the yang on my channel. You got some balance. But though it may be harder to focus these days, does not mean it's impossible. It just means that more will be required of you than the first time you locked in. The first time you locked in, it was a little easy because you were excited to lock in. It was new. Now all that has been gone. It's like a new girl, man. The first time getting with her is the best of times. It's the easiest of times. You know? Nothing can go wrong. You're excited about everything. Even the losses feel like wins. What do you mean the losses? You know what I'm saying? You may shoot up the club. let me keep it PG, or you know what I'm saying? You may tap out before you wanted to tap out. That may be seen as a loss to some people, but it's still a win at the end of the day. But anyway, though it may be harder, more challenging, because it's not new anymore, right? It gets more difficult. Relationships are hard to sustain because when it's new, it's easy. You know, it's easy to do. You're doing everything for the first time. So everything seems fun and new and fresh. That's what women love. They love new things and fun things. And you know what I'm saying? The hard part is when those things get old, you know? The hard part is when you done hit it 1,000 times. You know, you done hit it in every position. The hard part is, you know, staying on path, staying on track when things aren't fun anymore. This spiritual shit used to be fun for some people. Now it's serious. That's why a lot of people are tapping out, because it's like, this is too much. I'd rather just go pleasure myself. Fuck it. Why so serious? Why take life so serious, man? Why care about, you know what I'm saying, building my energy and controlling my energy? What's the point? A lot of people, they've reached this point where it's like, what's the point anyway? This world is backwards. This world is gonna fall anyway. I might as well have some fun. That's Lucifer. I know, because he got my ass. That's how he got my ass. I'm like, man, what am I locked in on this SR shit and all this other shit for when this world gonna fall anyway? I might as well go have some fun. And I had what I call some fun. Some fun turned into a lot of fun. And then next thing you know, the whole year done went by and I ain't really been on my shit spiritually the whole, you know what I mean? Like not how I could be. Not how I know I can be. You know what I'm saying? Not consistently. I ain't been consistent at all this year spiritually. And that's because that little Lucy be in the back of my head, bro. And Lucy may be in the back of your head too. Lucy may have had you sidetracked this year too. And all I would say, man, when you get right with spirit, when you get right with your soul, and you get a soul mate to share that experience with, bro, there's nothing better than that. Like, you know, no whoremongering can feel better than that, bro. You can have 100 whores, bro. 100 slores, whatever. Hopefully I can say that on YouTube without getting demonetized. But you can have as many bust downs as you want, bro. But there's no spiritual connection. You're not connected in spirit or in soul. But you can just have one girl where you connect, where you understand each other, where you're on the same type of energy, you know? And that'll be all you need, man. But yo, I'm not going to come in here and tell you it's going to be easy. Just start today. Just get focused. Just like, it's not that easy, bro. It's going to be baby steps, right? I used to be making my smoothies. I ain't been doing none of that shit. I used to be eating good. I've been eating whatever the hell I want. It starts with the small steps, bro. Start working out again. Start eating right again, right? The small steps is not going to happen overnight, bro. It's not going to, that's why you've lost your patience. See, when you first started, you were patient. You're not patient no more. This spiritual journey is a journey for the patient, not for the impatient. It takes time, baby steps, doing the small things. That's why it's so hard. A lot of us, we don't want to do the small things no more. We just want the big thing. We just want to feel like a god, but you can't feel like a god until you feel like a peasant first. What? What do you mean, Richawd? You can't feel like a god until you feel like a peasant first. Because what is a god without peasants? What is a king without peasants? You got to go through those small steps, those humbling steps. Doing the small stuff until you rise up, right? So get back to the small steps, bro. Start small. You know, you may have been eating bullshit, bro. You know, start small, man. When you was on your spiritual journey, you was only eating 1 meal a day. You was fasting, you was meditating, all this shit. Now you eating 3-4 times a day. You eating whenever you feel like it. You eating whatever junk food. All start small. Be like, all right, I ain't gonna eat no more candy this week. Replace candy with fruit. Instead of eating candy, eat some fruit. The problem is you want something sweet, so that's why you want candy. But candy isn't the only thing that's sweet out here. You can eat fruit and still get that same sweet, or you can still get that same sweet taste. Start small, man. That's what it's gonna take. That's what it's gonna take. Because this was the agenda, bro. That's what they wanted to do, bro. They want the people broken so they can control us, dog. They want the people's energy to be drained, dog. Right? Because there is power in our energy. They don't want us to know that. They don't want you to know that you have power within your energy, bro. They don't want you to know that you start getting superpowers the closer you come to God, when you stay celibate for a while. But a lot of us, we fell victim, bro. We let the people that was calling us weird and calling us uncool, you know, we wanted to be normal around a bunch of unnormal people. Why would you want to be like them? Why would you want to appease the crowd? What has the crowd ever done for you? Why would you choose appeasing the crowd over appeasing yourself? Why were you scared to walk the loner route? Why do you want all these friends? Why do you want to be surrounded by fake people? Are you fake? You got to start asking yourself these questions. If you can't stand bold and walk the loner route, be solo dolo out here, are you really what you say you are? Or are you just like the crowd? Or are you another NPC? Or are you another bot trying to be something you're not? Because if you can't go sit and eat lunch by yourself, if you can't go be by yourself and be in your own energy and not be affected by people who may call you weird, people who may call you lonely, people who may call you a lame, who cares what they think? But if you care so much that you would put their feelings and their thoughts over, over yours and over what you know is right, then maybe you're just meant to be with them. Maybe you're not meant to separate from the pack. Maybe this matrix, maybe the blue pill is the pill for you. Maybe. Or maybe you're just being weak. Maybe you really want that red pill, but you're letting the crowd influence you into taking the blue pill, into staying blind, into staying asleep. Maybe you really want to wake up, but you're scared. You're scared of what you may find out. You're scared of having to change. You're scared of having to leave people behind. You're scared. It's harder than ever to wake up right now, man. I love all y'all. I appreciate all y'all. It's going to take a lot of courage. A lot of people not going to make it on this spiritual path, man. I hope I make it. I hope I make it, because it's difficult. It's easy to do wrong. It's hard to do right. It's hard to have a routine. It's easy to do whatever you want. It's hard to be on time. It's easy to be late. And, before I go, that's just the biggest trip about this world, man, Like, I'm sorry, I'm just on a tangent today, But it's a trip, man. Like, these are things, and I love God, but these are just questions I be having sometimes for God, bro. Like, and I've said this on a video before, but it was a while back. It's like the world is in favor of the wicked ones, man. It's irritating. It's irritating, bro. you know. It's like, why can't we just be in a world surrounded by people with souls, man? People with good intentions, happy people, people with families, bro. Why we got to be in this broken ass world, man? Where nobody can get along, where everybody hates each other, where everybody's in competition with each other, when nobody wants to see anybody win, when people overcome hardships, when people overcome obstacles in their life, in their life, people aren't even happy for them, man. You ever overcome something and no one seems like they happy for you? You ever was in a situation that you ain't know how you was gonna get out of? And when you was around these people, they was supporting you or their energy was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they seemed invested when you ain't know what the hell what was gonna happen or what you was gonna do. But then when you finally overcame that, their energy was just off. When you finally told them like, yo, like I overcame this or I overcame that, they like, you didn't get the reaction that you thought you would get. They weren't really happy for you. Most people aren't happy for you, man, when they see you overcoming, because they're going through their own demons that they haven't overcame yet, bro. And they question if they ever will. So they hate to see you overcome demons. They hate to see you overcome the odds because they didn't overcome the odds. They hate to see an anomaly, right? They hate to see someone that things don't happen like, things are a little different for this person. You hear these people say, oh, they may think, you're favored or something, or, And I just wonder sometimes, man. I just wonder sometimes. That's all, man. That's all. I just wonder. Why put us in a world around soulless people? Why we couldn't just be in a world around like-minded, soulful, loving, caring people, kings and queens, bro? I'm not saying like being in a world with no problems and this, that, and the third. Like, I feel like life would be boring if there weren't any problems, if there wasn't good and there wasn't evil. If everything was good, what's good? If everything was bad, what's bad? So I'm not saying like I want to be in a world where everything is just perfect, because I feel like that'll get boring. I feel like that's why Eve bit the apple, because life just got boring. Who wants to just sit in a perfect world where everything is just perfect all the time? Imagine if life was just beautiful 24/7. Imagine if I just talk like this all the time because I'm just so happy about life. Life is just so beautiful. You're going to get tired of that shit, bro. All right. I feel like Eve, she just got tired of the same old bullshit. She was like, man, so you mean to tell me if I bite this apple, we going to get some plot twist around this motherfucker? Like, we going to get a story. We finally going to get a story? Like, something different around it? Shit. Hey, Adam, bite the apple too. Why? Just bite it. All right. Then here come God. Who bit the apple? Didn't I tell y'all not to bite the apple? We was bored, God. We was bored. Please forgive us. They was bored. So I feel like that's why God made life the way it is, because it's like he made life perfect and niggas got bored. So he's like, all right, let me spice things up a bit. I mean, let me let me put y'all in the world around goddamn aliens and nanobots and zombies and skinwalkers and this, that, and the third. Let me put y'all there. Let y'all have a little fun. Let y'all see how life is when, you know, you got conflict and this, that, and the third. Maybe I made things a little too boring for you guys, you know. Maybe living 1,000+ years is, about 70, 80. That's enough. Yeah, I'll be all right. I'll shorten the lifespan in this place, you know. That's why the Most High had to shorten the lifespan. Imagine having to live 1,000 years in this shit. God damn. God damn. Imagine having to live 1,000 years in Babylon. Imagine living 1,000 years and you done seen 3, 4, 5 different civilizations rise and fall. So God knew, like, yeah, man, like, I'm going to give y'all a short time here to fulfill a purpose. And then I'm going to bring y'all with me, those who are meant to come. And those who are not meant to come, you either go to a different place or you come back, you go back there. You're reincarnated. You got to start over. I don't know. I'm just rambling right now, but it's the point of this whole video, man. It's harder than ever just to get right, man. It's harder than ever just to get right, man. You know, and all I can say is take the baby steps. If you don't remember anything, if you made it to the end, and you're like, what was even the point of this video? What was Richawd? Why did Richawd bring up all this stuff? Because it all factors into the idea of the concept of things being harder than ever, or now being harder than ever to stay focused spiritually, because it's an attack on our souls. It's an attack on our spirit. We're in World War III, but it's not a war with guns and with weapons. It's a war with the mind. It's a war with the spirit. They're in a war for our spirits, bro. It's a war for our spirits. They want our spirits. They want our souls, as many as they can get. It energizes them, right? It gives them power. They have no power without our souls. Do you realize how powerful your soul is when you give life to people? But the answer, what's the answer, Richawd? What's your solution? Take the small steps. Don't try to do it overnight, bro. It's not going to happen. Or sis. Because a spiritual journey is not just for men. It's for men or women. If you've been slacking on how you've been eating, you ain't been working out. You're not going to start working out and feel like a god again. You going to work out, you going to feel like shit. You going to work out and you going to feel like how you should feel when you ain't been working out. Like shit. But start small. Start working out. Be sore. Go through it. You went through it before. When you was hungry, where your hunger at? Where your patience at? You just want it all to happen overnight. It's not going to happen like that. It's going to take months, a year to get it back. Are you ready? Are you ready to really lock in like that? If you are, start small. Start small and build from there. It's like when you training. It's like when you training someone for basketball. You're not just gonna have them start off shooting threes. He gonna be bricking every three. He don't even know how to make a layup. You start small. Right hand layup, left hand layup, layup on the right side, layup on the left side, down the middle, reverse, reverse, close shot, fade away, mid range, free throw, floater. Right? Now, you take his ass out to the 3-point line. That's the same way with this spiritual journey, man. Start off with layups. Start off with the small stuff. And build your way up, man. I'm out.